Welcome to the fourth game of this series between the Wings and the Stars, semifinal series number 2. It's the fourth game, and yes, the Wings can clinch with a win today their spot in the championship series. Hello, everybody. Big Paulie coming to you this Saturday. Actually, I'm recording it Friday afternoon, but who cares? So the Wings and the Stars, Wings representing mostly 1950s players against the Stars representing mostly 1980s players. And off we go to play the fourth game of the series. The Stars will be playing like there's no tomorrow because there is no tomorrow, as Apollo Creed famously said in the movie Rocky III. And we're going to put, let's see, they're facing a left-handed pitcher, so they give me a righty bat, which will be Evans. And Evans hit 30 home runs. We'll put him behind Winfield, who hit 32. Move Carter up to the 8 hole. So Guidry on the mound. And I'll make changes for the Wigs, too. I hate that they always use catchers as DHs. Wish they would stop that. But anyway, Game 4 coming to you right now.
Pitching for Stars, Ron Guidry.
We'll show you the lineups after the first at bat, otherwise the umpire says play ball incessantly, and we don't want that. Dick Donovan for the Wings, Ron Guidry for the Stars. Nellie Fox will lead off. He is 5 for 14 in the playoffs. And that's going to be a base hit to right, and Fox is at first base. Here's the lineup for the Wings, and it looks very similar to the lineup that they had in Game 3. And your defense for the Stars, they use Crandall because Guidry's a lefty, I'm guessing. And Ricky Henderson is in the lineup for the Stars today, who we have not seen, nor have we seen Lou Whitaker or Hal Trusky. And Guidry, let's show you how he has done during the course of regular season. I don't remember him starting much, but he did pitch 201 innings, went 9-11. And in his last start, it was a 9-6 defeat over the Pioneers. And has he played in the playoffs yet? He has not. Okay. So Texera, who we had yesterday, 1 for 5 in the playoffs, hitting 200, had an RBI and a K. Grounder to first base. Trusky will step on the bag and move Fox to second. Hank Aaron up, 5 for 12, 1 homer, 3 RBIs, 2 walks, 2 Ks. To third base, Brett over to Trusky for out number 2, bringing up the Mickey Charles Mantle, 3 for 11, 1 homer, 4 RBIs the series, 3 walks, and 1 K, hitting 273. Brett, Trusky, side retired.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, Wings 0, Stars coming to bat.
Ricky Henderson.
Wings,
Dick Donovan leading off. Yes, he is the right-handed pitcher. Let's show you the lineup for the Stars. You see it there with Henderson leading off. Actually played earlier in this series. And here is the defense. Well, that's the defense that the Stars had. Here's the defense for the Wings. And it'll be Donovan, also a starter for most of the season. His last start was a 7-3 loss to the Ironmen not February, but the 14th of September. In a game, he pitched 8 innings. So Henderson leading off, 2 for 4. That's going to be, a line drive right to Nellie Fox. Lou Whitaker is 1 for 8 in the playoffs. Grounder third, over to Hodges. Goes Matthews, and there are 2 outs for George Brett. Donovan to Hodges, side retired.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 0, Stars 0.
So the Wings up 3-0. All they need is 1 win out of up to the next 4 games, and they win the series. Not at Matthews. Stan Musial. Matthews will be up next. He's on the on-deck circle. That's probably what I saw. 3 for 12, and an RBI and a double. 1 walk, 2 Ks in this series. Oh, it hit him, and Musial is aboard. Eddie Matthews, 2 of 10, 1 homer, 3 RBIs, 2 walks, 2 Ks. 2 for 10. And he walks. So Guidry now giving up a hit batter and a walk. And Gil Hodges now up 2 for 7. 2 walks, 1 K. That's going to be a base hit. We will watch Musial, and he holds at third base, so the base is full of wings for Ernie Banks. 4 for 11 this series. 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Wins are in on this day game. It's a day game because they're played at night in game 3. And Banks, as I said, 4 for 11. 1 homer, 2 RBIs, 3 Ks. Had that homer in game 3, and this is hit well, but Henderson's going to have it at the warning track. Musial scores. Matthews over to third. 1-0 Wings. So they have gotten off to a good start, as they have in games 1, 2, and 3. Del Crandall, 2 for 4. 1 K. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to plate Matthews, and Crandall on to second with a double. Hodges at third, 2-0 now, Wings, and the Stars, they got to have to make moves because they can't lose this game, obviously. Nellie Foxley back in the leadoff position. Second time through, the lefty is 1 for 1 today. And this is going to be a base hit. This is going to go all the way to the wall. Plating 2, Fox with a double, and that's going to be it for Ron Guidry. We're trying to get somebody in who has not played yet. We got Quisenberry, we got Tekulve, and we have Rick Russell. We'll go with Russell because he can go 75 pitches.
Pitching for Stars, Rick Russell.
So Russell, 964 in the regular season. And he's no stranger to the Chicago Cubs, of course, having played here. They call him Big Daddy, and he only had one appearance. That was in a 13-4 loss to the Explorers way back on April 19. So Teixeira, 0 for 1 today. Whitaker playing a little farther back at second over to Trotsky for the second out. Fox moving to third for Hank Aaron, who is 0 for 1 today. And that is K number 1 for Russell.
No errors. Wings 4, Stars 0.
Hal Trotsky is 0 for 4 in the playoffs. And this is going to be a fly to right, and Aaron's going to get to that. Carlos Beltran going into the Hall of Fame this week, as I record this July 24th, this weekend, is 0 for 7. Base hit, Beltran aboard. Dave Winfield is 3 for 13 this series. Hit well to left, but Musial gets to that. Second out. And now it's up to Dwight Evans, who is 1 for 3. Got all of that in game number 3. Base hit. And Beltran's going to move to third on the single by Evans. Bringing up the kid, Gary Carter. 1 for 9. It hits him. Bases loaded and 2 outs for Robin Yount, who is 1 for 12. This would be the perfect time to get out of that slump. And this is Banks going to Fox for the force at second. Side retired.
Wings 4, Stars 0.
It has been that kind of series for the Stars, trying to avoid being swept here in game number 4. Mantle is 0 for 1 today. Russell tried to chance the ground ball, but he flubbed it, and it's an error, allowing Mantle to get the first error of game 4. Stan Musial hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Well, first plate appearance. That's going to be a 3-6-3 double play, bringing up Eddie Matthews, who walked in his first at bat. K number 2 for Rick Russell. Bob of the third now, and Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 today. And Ricky strikes out. Lou Whitaker 0 for 1. He walks. That is the first walk issued by Dick Donovan. Bringing up George Brett, who is 0 for 1. Has 2 of the 3 RBIs. 2 of the 3 runs batted in this series have been his, I think. That's a base hit. Whitaker to second, Brett to first, and Trotsky up 0 for 1. Banks stepping on second for the force. No, sorry, that's for the second out. Carlos Beltran 1 for 1. That's a base hit, bringing in Whitaker, and Trotsky moves to third. It's now 4 to 1. 2 out hit for the Stars. Now Winfield's the tying run. 0 for 1. There it goes. Deep to left. Tie game. Four. As the Stars try to be avoiding of the sweep in 4. Tie it at 4-4. And Dwight Evans is 1 for 1 today. Banks, Hodges, side retired.
4 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Wings 4, Stars 4.
Tie game going into the 4th at 4-4 in game 4. Gil Hodges is 1 for 1. Right back to Russell. This time he fields it cleanly over to Trotsky for the first out. Ernie Banks walked, I want to say. Well, didn't he walk? All right, my graphics are failing me. Well, we'll figure it out. Foul ball, count 0-1, foul tipped. And a K, number 3 for Rick Russell. And that brings up Del Crandall, who is 1 for 1 and a double. He gets on board with another walk, bringing up the top of the order again. And Nellie Fox had that double to put the Wings up 4 and take Ron Guidry out of the game. Third time through the lineup for the Wings. He is 2 for 2 today, 2 RBIs, and that double. Base hit. We'll watch Crandall. He gets in there under the throw. And Crandall moves to third base. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for Mark Texera, who is 0 for 2 today. Right to Trotsky, side retired.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Wings 4, Stars 4.
Wind coming in a little stronger, now in from right center field at 17 miles per hour. And Gary Carter, who was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance, is up. 1 for 9 in the playoffs. Up the middle, Fox, Hodges for the first out. Robin Yount is 0 for 1. Hit well to right. Aaron with the play. 2 outs now for Ricky Henderson. We'll see what Ricky can do for Ricky. Banks, Hodges, side retired.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 4, Stars 4.
The Stars were one of the worst teams in the Time Travel League, but they made a rally over the summertime and got in and got the 3 seed as the Explorers, who were front runners most of the year, kind of collapsed near the end, and they had to win a game on the final day of the season to make the playoffs. Hank Aaron is 0 for 2 coming into this at-bat with a strikeout. And he is on board with a walk. Mickey Mantle 0 for 2. Oh, a throw over to first, but Aaron is back safely. Okay, for Russell, his fourth, bringing up Stan Musial, who was 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch earlier. And that is Lou Whitaker to Hal Trosky for the second out, bringing up Eddie Matthews, 0 for 1, and a walk. Base hit, and Aaron comes in to score 5-4. First run Russell has given up. And we look now to Gil Hodges, who is 1 for 2 today. Up the middle, a base hit. Matthews quickly over to third. Runners at the corners for Ernie Banks, 0 for 1 and a ribby today. Yount steps on second, side retired.
2 hits, no errors, wings 5, stars 4.
Lou Whitaker, 0 for 1 and a walk earlier today. Banks, Hodges, out number 1. Banks just is a Hoover vacuum at shortstop. They used to say that about Brooks Robinson. George Brett, 1 for 2. That is K number 2 for Brett. K number 2 for Donovan, I beg your pardon. Trosky is 0 for 2. He hits this deep to right, and we are tied again. Trosky ties the score. Hoyt Wilhelm will be summoned to pitch in relief here in the bottom of the fifth. Let's take a look at how Wilhelm did. He has pitched 90 innings in the regular season. And the last time we saw him was a playoff game against the Stars, that 5-0 win, which I believe was the first game. Pitched 1 inning, 13 pitches. So he's going to look at Carlos Beltran here, who is 2 for 2. Hodges steps on the bag.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors, wings 5, stars 5.
The wind now blowing in from right field at 21 miles per hour. Russell seems okay. And with the righty Crandall up, we're going to bring in John Candelaria, a lefty.
Pitching for Stars, John Candelaria.
Oh, a web gem there, a sharply hit ball right to Robin Yount, made a super play over to Trosky. So a little contrarian thinking here, bringing in the lefty to face the righty. And now it's lefty as Fox is up, 3 for 3, a double, and 2 RBI. Base hit to right, so now Fox is 4 for 4 today. Mark Teixeira is 0 for 3. Grounder, that's a base hit all the way to the wall, and Fox will hold at third. Now we'll bring in the righty, which is going to be, to get out of this inning, Kent Tekulve.
Pitching for Stars, Kent Tekulve.
And we are going to walk Aaron to get the Mickey Mantle. Bring the infield in halfway. That's K number 1 for Tekulve. And we'll show you his numbers. Pitched 59 1/3 innings in the regular season. Went 7-1, 212, and made 10 saves. And he last pitched in the last game of the regular season, a 9-6 win over the Pioneers. Going 1/3 of an inning, pitching 14 times. So Musial 0 for 2. And was hit by a pitch earlier. Grounder. Trosky has the line drive, actually. It was
2 hits, no errors, wings 5, stars 5.
It was an actual line drive. So the bottom of the sixth now, game 4 of this series. The Stars need the win to avoid being swept. Dave Winfield had a homer earlier to tie the score 4-4, and he has 3 RBIs. He is 4 for 15 for the playoffs. That is K number 1 for Hoyt Wilhelm. And Evans is now up. Both teams using relievers. Evans is 1 for 2. Hit well to center, but Mantle's got it right at the wall for out number 2. Looking like Tekulve could go another inning. And it's going to be Gary Carter, who is 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch earlier. Grounder, Hodges to Wilhelm, side retired in the 6th.
Runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 5, Stars 5.
So Tekulve will be back out and will start the 6th inning. 7th inning, I beg your pardon, switching to pitching to Eddie Matthews. 1 for 2, a walk and a ribeye. Whitaker, Trotsky, first out. Gil Hodges is 2 for 3. That's K number 2 for Kent. Bringing in Ernie Banks, 0 for 2 and a ribeye. Yount, Trotsky, side retired.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 5, Stars 5.
And no take me out to the ball game. Okay. We'll show you the box score anyway. And here's what has happened in this game. If you've just queued up to this point in the video, we are at 5-5 going into the bottom of the 7th. There's all that has happened. So Wilhelm working Robin Yount, who is 0 for 2 today. Grounder, Banks, Hodges, first out. Wilhelm can pitch 80 pitches. He's at 15 now. Ricky Henderson is 0 for 3. Ball 4. So Ricky on board. We're going to have to get him moving. Strike 1. Oh, an out. A pitch out. And Crandall got him at second base. So with 2 outs now and a 1-1 count, it's Lou Whitaker just all by his lonesome. Hit to right field. Aaron coming in, making the play.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 5, Stars 5.
So Dill Crandall is the hitter to lead off the top of the 8th. Colby's probably got to pitch this one batter. And it's a walk. Not what the Stars needed. So Rafael Percal will pinch run at first base.
Percal is the new runner at first.
And, you know, we don't have a lefty. Well, we have Tanana, but he pitched yesterday. Really don't want to use him today. I'm just going to look for a righty that's good against lefties. And we have Oral Hershiser. No, I take that back. No, we'll use Oral. Oral will come in. Don't have too many pitchers left we could use.
Pitching for Stars, Orel, Hershiser.
So Hershiser, 704 during the regular season. See what he... Yeah, he pitched in that playoff first game against the Wings, the 5-0 loss. He went 4 1/3. And actually pitched very well. He shut him down. Only gave up 2 hits, 2 walks. In the regular season, Hershiser was 704, but only pitched 47 in the 3rd innings. So that's that 704 you're seeing. Fox is 4 for 4 today. Outfield will play no doubles. Skied to right. Winfield gets to it. 1 out. Mark Teixeira is 1 for 4. And this is hit to right, and Winfield's got it. 2nd out. Hank Aaron, 0 for 2 and 2 walks today and a strikeout. That's a base hit, allowing for Call to go to 3rd. Beltran collecting it. And now, with runners at the corners, you got Mickey Mantle, who could be the heartbreaker here for the Stars. 0 for 4 today, 3 for 15 in the playoffs. Does has a home run this series, but Hershiser strikes him out.
Runs, 1 hit, no errors. Wings 5, Stars 5.
So George Brett up, bottom of the 8th. He is 1 for 3 and a K. Look for pinch runners if you get some runners on. Wilhelm to Hodges for the first out. 1-3 on your score sheet. Hal Trotsky is 1 for 3. Hit well to center, but right to Mickey Mantle at the warning track. And it'll be Carlos Beltran, 2 for 3 and an RBI. That's a K.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 5, Stars 5.
By the way, Yogi Berra has come in to play catcher for the Wings. We totally skimmed over that. Ninth inning now, and Musial is 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch. Hershiser gives up a fly ball to left, and Ricky Henderson gets that for Ricky, and that's 1 out. Eddie Matthews is 1 for 3, a walk, an RBI, and a K. Trotsky with the ground ball. And Gil Hodges 2 for 4 and a K. Yount, Trotsky, 1-2-3 inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 5, Stars 5.
See some consternation going on in the Stars dugout. We might see a pinch hitter for Dwight Evans. But first, Winfield. Up the middle. Banks to Hodges. Not in time. Not in time. And Winfield aboard. There'll be a pinch runner here, I would certainly think. That's going to be Tim Raines.
Raines is the new runner at first.
So we'll look for a left-handed hitter, which is going to be Jason Giambi, to come in for Evans.
Pinch hitting for Stars, Jason Giambi.
Wilhelm dealing. Hit well to right. Aaron got it. 1 out. They're holding Raines at bay at first base. Gary Carter is up with a 269, and I got another catcher here, don't I? Let me see. I'm absolutely positive I have at least one catcher, but we'll take a look. Oh, I got Russell Martin and Brian Downing. I put Downing in. So we're going to lift Carter and bring in Wade Boggs.
Pinch hitting for Stars, Wade Boggs.
Who had some chicken just in case he needed to step up. This is his first at bat in the series. That's ball 4. Raines is at second base. For Robin Yount. Yount, 0 for 3 today. 1 for 15 in the series. And we're going to bring in Elmer Smith to pinch hit. If I could call up the pinch hitting dialogue. And yes.
Pinch hitting for Stars, Elmer Smith.
Smith, 1 for 3. He played in the third game. 1 out. Grounder, Banks. Safe at first base is the call. And now the infield and the outfield will have to come in for Ricky Henderson, who is 0 for 3 today, a walk and a strikeout. But all they need is just 1 run to win their first game of the series. Wilhelm is at 49 pitches. Double play here would be beautiful for the Wings. Grounder, Banks, line drive actually. It was a line drive for the second out. So now the outfield and infield could play normally for Lou Whitaker, who is 0 for 3. He could still win the game. Banks, Hodges, we go to extras.
2 hits, no errors. Wings 5, Team 11-5.
Team 11? Did I never nickname the Stars the Stars? Okay, so here is the changes we are going to make. Brian Downing is going to come in and bat 6th. At shortstop will be Cal Ripken. Ripken will bat 8th. And in right field will be Dale Murphy, who will bat 9th. So a 5-5 tie. We go to the 10th inning. Hershiser is still on the bump, and he's facing Ernie Banks, who is 0 for 3, a ribby and a K. This is our first extra inning playoff game. Foul tip. Count 3-2. Base hit, left field. So Yogi Berra 3 for 9 in the playoffs. A ball call. They're going to try to move Banks, but now he is held at first base. 1-0. Ripken, Whitaker to get the force at second. They tried to throw to first, but Berra beat it. 1 out now for Nellie Fox, who is 4 for 5, a double, 2 RBIs today, 9 for 19 for the series. Could be series MVP. That's going to be a base hit that moves Berra to third, and Fox stays at first with his single. Mark Teixeira is 1 for 2. And it'll be infield in. K number 2 for Oro. That was a big one. Hank Aaron is 1 for 3 and 2 walks with a K. Gone. Aaron has put the Wings back on top with a 3-run bash. It is 8-5. And that Wings dugout is whooping it up. And now it really looks like they're going to win the series today unless the Stars come back and pull off a rally for the ages here. Kind of like the 86 Mets. And Mantle 0 for 5 and 3 strikeouts. Grounder, that's a base hit. That is going to go all the way to the wall, and Mantle's got a triple. Mantle with his 10th, if you count his regular season triples, that is triple number 10. Stan Musial 0 for 4, a hit batter. Whitaker with the soft line drive catch.
4 hits and no errors. Wings 8, Stars 5.
George Brett to lead it off, 1 for 4. Matthews, Hodges for the first out. Trotsky's going to be lifted for Pedro Guerrero.
Pinch hitting for Stars, Pedro Guerrero.
He is 1 for 3 this series. Base hit, so he's aboard. Carlos Beltran is 2 for 4. A ribby and a K. Grounder, base hit. Tying run in the person of Brian Downing. Downing's got an 844 up. I still have one catcher left. And we have Hernandez, who is 847 and hits righties 3-7. I'm going to make the move. Because there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. So Hernandez is going to come on and pinch hit. This is his first at-bat of the playoffs. K number 3 for Wilhelm. Jason Giambi up. Could be the last chance for the Stars. And here we go. 1-2. Hit well to right. Would you believe it? We have a tie game again. Giambi with a 3-run bomb. 8-8 is your score. Now, Cal Ripken, 1 for 1 today. 1 for 1 in the playoffs. This is his first at bat today, actually. Grounder third. Matthews, Hodges. We go to the 11th.
3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Wings 8, team 11-8.
I don't think anybody was expecting that. So now Hernandez will come on and play first base. And the new catcher and the last catcher the Stars have is Russell Martin, who is a traveler. Obviously didn't play in the 80s. So Hershiser now looking at Eddie Matthews, 1 for 4, a ribby, an RBI, and a K. 11th inning, an 8-8 tie. This has been quite a very interesting fourth game. Matthews, sharply hit, but right to Murphy for the first out. Gil Hodges, 2 for 5 and a K. Grounder third, Brett Hernandez, second out. Ernie Banks, 1 for 4, a ribby and a K. That's K number 3 for Oro.
No hits, no errors. Wings 8, Stars 8.
So now a much smaller mountain to climb for the Stars. All they have to do is get 1 run. Dale Murphy, no at-bats in this game, went 0 for 4 in the playoffs to this point. Wilhelm is at 78 pitches, so he could be caught. Grounder, right to Matthews. That was a line drive, actually. Now Wilhelm over his allotted number of pitches, but Ricky Henderson is up. I guess they're going to try to get him through the 11th. 0 for 4, a walk, and a K. Ball for Ricky Henderson. Now, obviously, you don't have a pinch runner in for Ricky. We'll take a pitch. Oh, he went, and it's a stolen base. So now a base hit wins it for the Stars, that if it's hit well. Whitaker, 0 for 4 today. Ball 4. Runners at first and second. Roy Face, the Pittsburgh Pirate, is going to come in. He went 628 in the regular season. Show you his game logs. His last pitching effort was against the Dead Ballers in an 11-5 loss, went 2 2/3. George Brett is 1 for 5 today. Strike 3. 2 outs now for Russell Martin, his first at bat today and in the playoffs. That's Matthews the Fox. Side retired to the 12th inning. 8-14-0 for the Wings. 12 runners left on. Stars are at 8-11-1. 8 men left on. The wind now blowing out to right center field at 15 miles per hour. What a game this has been. Vera is 0 for 1. 3 for 10 for the playoffs. This is hit well to left, but Henderson gets to it. They're going to try to get Hershiser through the 12th, and I think after that it's anybody's guess. Nellie Fox, what a game Nellie has had. 5 for 6, a double, 2 RBIs, 10 for 20 today. 10 for 20 for the series. This is going to be popped up to Brett. 2 outs now for Mark Teixeira, 1 for 6, a double, and a K. Drops for a base hit, and Teixeira the second on a double. Bringing up Hank Aaron, 2 for 4, 2 walks, a homer, 3 RBIs, and a K. And that was all today. Hershiser now up to 66 pitches of his 85. Base hit! Teixeira scores, 9-8. The Wings recapture the lead in the 12th inning. And the Wings dugout again very jubilant. Mickey Mantle, 1 for 6, a triple, and 3 Ks. Aaron in, a stolen base. Grounder. Oh, that's going to go through the outfield and all the way to the wall, and Mantle's got another triple. 10-8. That's going to be it for Hershiser. Musial is the hitter. And let's see what they do. Well, they're going to bring in Joaquin Andujar.
Pitching for Stars, Joaquin Andujar.
2 outs. He's a righty. Can't really use the lefty to Nana. Because he started yesterday, and Musial is up 0 for 5. That's going to be an intentional walk. Eddie Matthews is 1 for 5, a walk and an RBI. Also struck out. Whitaker to Ripken, get the force at second.
3 hits, no errors. Wings 10, Stars 8.
So the Stars need multiple runs to tie, which did happen in the 10th inning. Beltran, 3 for 5 today. Hit well, but Mantle making the play at the wall. Hernandez is 0 for 1. Hodges steps on the bag. 2 outs now for Jason Giambi. 1 for 2 and a homer. 3 RBIs. That's foul. And that's your series. The Wings sweep the Stars. What a game today, but they win 10-8.
The final score from Wrigley Field, in 12 innings, Wings 10, Stars 8, Roy Face is the winner, Orel Hershiser is the loser, Hank Aaron hit home run number 2 on the season, Dave Winfield hit number 1, Hal Trosky hit number 1, Jason Giambi hit number 1, time of the game, 3 hours, 20 minutes.
And your MVP of the game, Hank Aaron. So that does it for this series. So what we will do is we're going to play the 4th game of the Explorers and Futurists series. Next Friday, the 31st, because the Explorers Futurists series will not end with the 4th game, we will play games 5 and, if necessary, games 6 on Friday the 31st. And if the series is won by then, we will play Game 1 of the Championship Series on August 1st. If it is still not decided, we will play Game 7 on Saturday, August 1st. So that's pretty much the procedure we're going to do. This has been Big Paulie. What a game we had for you today. Godspeed, God bless. We will do it all again soon. And bye-bye for now, everybody.